Alright, welcome back. In the last episode, we slammed the anniversary Shaco. Got some poison res on it, but there's one thing left to do, and that was farm up Hell Chaos Sanctuaries. So I'm starting here with a full Chaos run. We were doing these in probably 8 or 9 minutes or so. And yeah, stay tuned in this episode. We find a lot of good stuff. So I just wanted to introduce that, and I'll see you guys. There's a crafting session in this video, so I'll talk about what I was doing there, and then we find some really good stuff at the end. So stay tuned, and I'll show a full clear to show just how much faster we were getting at this, and we were really starting to hit our stride. Alright, and you saw me craft a weapon. I'm looking for an improvement, an upgrade for the Mercenaries weapon. Still having trouble with those fire immune and the physical immune too. So that got me thinking about the rest of my gear, and I was high enough level where crafting would be good use of the gems and other materials. So I decided to try to just craft upgrades for all the pieces that I felt like weren't up to snuff yet. So if you guys are into crafting, take a look at this section. Otherwise, jump right ahead to 649, and that'll be the continuation of the loot highlights for the video. So, but for the crafting session, I had a good belt. It had FCR, but I don't always need that FCR breakpoint. So I wanted to craft something with physical damage reduction, and most of what I was getting ready here for was the Hell Ancients fight, and I wasn't really concerned about the breakpoints for FCR, and I was more concerned about lightning resistance and physical damage reduction. I was already clearing Diablo here, so none of the considerations were for this fight, but it was what's getting ready for the next portion, getting over that Hell Ancients fight. So. But I would suggest just taking a look at your gear, seeing what you could upgrade. Take a look at the wiki and see what the crafts for each item will be for the different crafting, whether you want to craft Brilliant or blood or any of the other ones that the wiki is going to give you what they can roll for it, so I would just check there. Started with the belt, got a good one, 100 life and 5 PDR, so that's kind of what we're looking for. And then I was high enough level where I could eventually craft a 2 to Sorcerer Skills amulet, which would be, you know, the ideal craft for that, but I also still needed some levels and didn't want to waste all of my crafting materials, so I didn't want to go overboard. But then I had a big brain idea, and I'm getting Cannot Be Frozen from my boots, but that's essentially all I'm getting from them. So in PD2, as opposed to Lord of Destruction, if you have 2 half-freeze durations, they stack on top of each other and provide that full Cannot Be Frozen. So I decided just to craft some rings that were guaranteed to both have half freeze duration, and then I was looking for resistances or other mods that you know, would be good for the build. But that opened up the boot slot, and then I was able to craft some boots, and here I was looking again for resistances and some faster run walk. But yeah, by the end of the crafting video, I think our character got a lot stronger. So it was a good breaking point for me to just take some time to craft and improve the rest of the gear. Like, a lot of that is in your control, and we've been collecting materials the whole time, so it was time to use them. Alright, but that catches us up for the crafting, and we're going to get right back to the loot parade. I tried an Act 5 merc here just for battle orders, and I went right back to Act 2. Act 2 just is a much better tank, felt a lot safer, and I had a weird interaction with the seal for Lord Desace. I clicked it, and I think he taunted, and the entire pack dropped on top of me on the seal. I've never seen anything like that, but it almost killed me, and I just went back to Act 2. But we find an Ormus here. Ended up Frost Nova. Would have loved like a Combustion or Meteor, but still kind of a cool find. And this is the big drop of the video. We got a Reaper's Toll. It's ethereal as well, but Reaper's Toll provides amplify damage on striking, and the amplify damage will break the physical immunities on the mobs, and if they're not physically immune, then it'll take down their resistances a ton. And since Meteor is half fire and half physical, this is like a game opening drop. This pretty much lets the build just progress. I mean, we can do maps with the character as it is right now, so that was absolutely huge. Not only that, it increased our clear time for Chaos Sanctuary, so we were just able to, you know, get the same loot drops, but do it twice as fast almost. So here we go with a full Chaos Sanctuary clear. It is on ×2 speed, but I'll let you guys watch this and see just how fast the character has become. And this is the first time where I felt like, you know, we got this. Alright, well, that concludes the episode. So this is Rufales. Thanks for coming, and we will see you in the next one.